All right, tubers, what's going on? No victory lap today, but not yet. We may hold our victory lap for later. I'm not out, but I will tell you my plays that I picked up today. So, my plays this morning were PBTS as well as HSCS. Those two had the most volume this morning, so I picked my spots to get in and I'm just waiting to get out. I've had a couple opportunities to take the money, but I was holding for a little bit more. Seems like there's still some juice in both those. In the case of HSCS, I like what they're doing. Do some DD on that one. I'm just alerting you to the play. Read up on it. Low float. It's about 5.9 million in the float. So the stock can rocket at any point, and it's already traded its float about 6 times. So take a look at that one. I'm in. I've got currently over 400 shares, and my average is about $2.04. You guys can come into the live stream, or when it gets uploaded after we're done, you can verify all this because I have it in my banner, as well as I have my chart logged in on Webull, and my position is highlighted so that you can accurately verify and see if I'm telling the truth on my positions. So in the case of PBTS, that was the first stock that I bought this morning. I had about, I think like 2,500 shares. Got up to about 17 for me, didn't book it there. Then I wanted to catch a dip on HSCS to kind of bring my average down. So I cut my position on PBTS down to 400 shares. My average there is at like 15 and some fractional pennies or whatever. So I've 400 shares there at about 15 cents, and I've got about 450 shares or something like that on HSCS. Like I said, you can verify all this on my live stream. I want to talk about two other things other than those two stocks. Number one, I think it's time to stop talking shit about GNS. I mean, YouTubers that are out there that keep making hit pieces on GNS, who the fuck cares what the CEO is doing? I don't care. Everybody's fucking cheating. Give me a fucking break. Who cares? I don't need you to tell me that the whole stock market is a fraud. There's cheating all over the place. So let these CEOs do whatever the hell they want. On my channel, we're not holding shit. So they can say that they are fucking found the fountain of youth. And even if it's bullshit, let them run the stock up so that my people can make as much money possible on that stock. I got a bird over there, a bird, not a bird, but a duck taking a bath. So that's why I'm like, you hear him? He's back there taking a bath. So yeah, I think you guys got to just let GNS go. I know it's trending, and I know your channels are geared to behave a certain way, but you just look stupid every day coming out with a hit piece and the stock runs up 100%. I mean, that's just dumb. Leave GNS alone. That CEO is going to keep doing whatever he has to do to pump his stock. A lot of people are speculating $10, so I don't have a position, so I don't have really an opinion. So that is just a little bit on GNS. The other thing I want to talk about real quick is ticker symbol SEV. I'm calling this lose play because I haven't heard about it until Lou made a video today. Now, it's not moving. It's not a day trade stock for today. Do I like his stock? Yeah, I actually do. It's looks like they want to start putting the solar panels on top of the EV cars, which is a great idea. They might as well charge while there's sunlight all day, and then you plug them in at night. So Lou, I mean, I like your stock. I'm going to keep an eye on it, and if it stays at a buck like where it's at, I'm going to pick up a few hundred shares possibly because it's a small investment. I think you're real early on it, which is good. If you're going to sit on it, then you've got a good play. If you're trying to scalp it or day trade, I don't think there's any juice there. There's no volume. It's not one of the more tinier floats. I think they're like at 30 or 40 million per Webull. So it's a nice stock. It's a nice play. It's just you're not going to make any money today. I don't, tomorrow's a different story, but I like it. I think I will pick up if it sticks around that dollar range. I'll pick up a couple hundred shares just to keep them in the portfolio. I like the idea. So, like I said, and I told my viewers this morning, I like this strategy that Lou is using where he's not really going to go live to talk or cover his plays. He's just kind of going to play them, pick them, make a video, and that's great. So you guys can go watch that video, and then whatever plays he has, come on over to my live stream, and then remind me about it. But we'll probably have most tickers up there that may be talked about on other channels. So, but if not, and in the case of SEV, I didn't know anything about it, wasn't on my watch list. So we watched it, and I urge you guys to do that. Watch his videos and then come and see if they're moving on my live stream and see if you can make money on them. In the case of Tony De Niro, I also gave him a shout out today. I know I'm very critical of Tony De Niro, but I'm a fair guy, and when somebody does something that I think is useful and fair, I will call it out. So shout out to you, Tony De Niro, for letting us know exactly who your content is geared to, and that is anybody that is looking to hold pump and dump plays that are typically for the day. If you're trying to hold like an HLBZ long term, Tony De Niro's got your DD, so check it out and see what he says about trying to hold that stock long term. My channel's not about picking a stock to hold. We don't want to hold nothing. Not in this market. We don't hold stocks on my channel unless we're forced to. If you're forced to hold a stock, then that's because you're probably down. Or you want to wait a couple more days for it to kind of maybe spring out of its position. But I really appreciate Tony De Niro saying multiple times on one of his last videos, he says, this DD is for those that are looking to try to hold some of these pump and dumps long term. He says, if you're day trading, scalping it, you're doing a good job. This DD is not for you. So Tony, no problem with that. Good job. I feel like we can all react on YouTube as like one big dysfunctional family. We don't have to like each other, but if we all provide something, then it presents a better viewing experience for the YouTube viewers, right? You can go to watch Tony De Niro if you're trying to hold a GNS long term, an HLBZ long term, a WISA long term, or any of the such that are likely pump and dumps. If you want to hear what Lou's plays are early in the morning, he'll make a video there. You can come on over to my channel and you can play them or watch them on my channel. So that's great. I'm happy with those two guys. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. No victory lap yet, but maybe I'll be taking one later today. Thank you for watching. John Wick Sniping is outie.